We already knew that if you bought the Legion of Dawn edition of Anthem that you get some cool armor sets for each Javelin. Well, during my trip to London to go hands-on with the game again and capture a lot of footage, I was able to equip another cool different armor set for each Javelin. So I want to show you that in this video and look at the character creator as well and discuss more regarding the VIP demo that will go live on January 25th. So if you enjoy that, then a like of course would be super appreciated, and let's go. After doing the tutorial in Anthem, that is actually really good by the way, I could not record it, but in short it takes you to different locations with varied activities while you kind of learn the basics of the controls. And during the tutorial you choose if you want to be a male or female and can then after the tutorial select how you look. But yeah, you might think, when do you see your character? Because you walk around in first person through Fort Tarsus and you are in your Javelin all the time when you are in third person out in the world. I was curious about this as well, so I asked the developers who were walking around, and one noted that sometimes there were cutscenes where you would see your character's face. So that is basically what you will be picking right here. I mean, maybe they will add more ways to see your character in the future, but that also makes the fact that there are only preset options not that big of a deal. You got 21 male and 21 female options, as you see in the footage that I already showed you here. And they are all pretty different in terms of skin color, hairstyle, sometimes the facial hair, etc. So this is the so-called pilot picker that will, by the way, not be in the VIP demo. And I will talk more about this VIP demo that will then later next weekend be open as well for everyone, so everyone can try this game. I will touch on more info regarding the content of that demo later on in this video and show some gameplay of that as well. So yes, while the character creator is pretty lackluster, the customization of your Javelin is super in-depth and also way more important. During the play session I could unlock one armor set for each Javelin that, apart from the Ranger, all looked really cool. Like for the Ranger you have this Guardian armor pack that does not come with a helmet, but it does add a tabard to the Javelin and cooler, more beefier arms and legs. And yes, since you can select an armor piece for the hands and for the legs and stuff like that, it does mean that you can mix and match with the different sets that will be available at launch as well. So there should be a lot of options to make the Javelin look how you want, depending on the amount of cosmetics of course BioWare makes available at launch. At this moment I could only unlock one armor set, but there will likely be more, right? Good to note, and you may already know this, but the different armor pieces do not impact your power. Like the stats and your look are separate. So all the gear is cosmetic only, but you also have a lot of items that do impact your power. Let's move on to the armor I could unlock for the Colossus that I think I like the most. This one is called the Dreadnought set and adds the extra light to the body of this already really cool looking Javelin, making him way more powerful looking in the process. Just like if you apply the legs and the arms, adding more attributes onto this robot suit. But that is not all you can change. You can of course also go crazy with the color, and you should, by the way, be able to select most of these color options from the start. But maybe some of them will be unlockable. But yeah, the armor sets that I show you here of course have to be unlocked. And during the play session I already had a ton of coins and shards that can be used to unlock these items. In the main game you get the coins for doing just regular missions, but also for the daily, weekly and monthly challenges that you can view in Fort Tarsus. There's also an alliance system where you and everyone in your friend list playing Anthem build up XP that then at the end of the week will convert into a reward, and I think this will be into coins like as well, but I'm not entirely sure. People that you just met via matchmaking or something will also come into this alliance system, and if you have for example a friend that really plays a lot, then you get that XP turned into a reward as well. So you totally want to have like a huge friend list playing this game, because then you get way more rewards. You can also straight up buy the gear with real world money. With real cash you can buy these shards that you can then use to unlock all the cosmetic items in the shop. And this will be the only monetization in Anthem as promised by BioWare, with all the content coming after launch being free. So of course, will be interesting to see how long it takes to earn the coins in the full game, that you can of course also use to unlock all the cosmetic options. But yeah, on paper this system sounds fine, because of course the developers need to be supported so they can make those free content updates that we get after the February 22nd release. Let's take a look at other armors I could unlock. The Seeker set from the Storm was namely pretty awesome too, because of the really cool helmet that adds a sort of cloak, and the thing above the eyes looks pretty sweet as well. The chest fits perfectly with that, but the arm is the real standout here, with the extra focus on the blue lights that shine and the sort of shoulder attribute added to the left arm. The legs add some extra things onto that as well. And you thought this looked cool with the dirty suit? Well, you can change your wear state too, making it a clean suit. So then you can way better see how cool this armor looks. My favorite javelin is the Interceptor because of the speed and focus on melee attacks. And the armor set I could unlock for this one was really nice as well. It's called the Shrike set and has a completely different helmet compared to the more flat-faced one that you normally have. The chest added some nice additional armor, just like the arms and the legs too. So overall, this Shrike set adds some more protection to this green javelin. And of course, I changed the color as well. How do you like my yellow-red one? I dig it a lot. You can also unlock different animations for coins and shards as well. You have a victory pose that you see at the end of the expedition. That's the sort of mission summary screen. Like we got the super chest roar, the fancy bow, and the chest pound, that are by the way available for all the javelins. And I think that if you unlock one, you then have them for all the javelins as well, if I'm not mistaken. You also have an arrival animation, so that is what you do when you like join the world. You like come out of the air, slam onto the ground. Well, every javelin has its own unique variant. Like the Interceptor can stretch his legs after landing. The Storm has the genie in the bottle one, just appearing out of thin air with his hands like over each other, while the common one has you like turn around. The Ranger Javelin has a stylish landing and is then ready for duty, looking at his salute move. And I love this one from the Colossus, the Gumshoe one. And you also have the Flex one. Yes, he seems ready, looking really cool. But yeah, you only see those animations once during a match, while there are also emotes that you can always do while playing. You have free, and there were multiple available for purchase in my session. We got the heavy air guitar one, the robot dance, the clap, a regular wave, you can throw a flare, and the point one is there as well. I could also purchase the look back arms crossed one, the look back casually, and the look back thumbs up. Another thing you can add to your suit are the vinyls, some sort of face paint that goes over the color you select, and there are some pretty cool variants for sure. I don't know if you will be able to test them all out in the demo of the game. BioWare did note that they would give you some coins to toy around with the customization system, so you at least should be able to try different looks for your character, and we should not expect the same amount of coins in the full game. Like in the demo you just get some free things, but in the full game you really got to work for it. We also learned that the VIP demo will not have a tutorial, you will start in the middle. I got to play some of the content of the demo and I started at level 10, so I think everyone will start at level 10 as well. The balance will be super different, likely talking about the coins and maybe the drops of the items that you can find in the game. There will be only one story arc you can do, with, as far as I know, 3 missions. I was able to do 2 and those were pretty fun actually. I think you will be able to do the free play, so like explore the world of Anthem. But the big thing you'll be able to do in the demo is one of the strongholds, and this is some sort of dungeon strike style of mission that is scaled towards 4 players. I completed it with only 2 buddies at the event, so it is possible but just way harder. And the stronghold overall was pretty fun, with a challenging boss at the end and some nice variety instead of just having to kill enemies over and over again. Like we had to collect objects in the world before moving on to the next area. Like teamwork really helps in these activities, for example focusing on one target before moving on to the next. And that will be really important because you will immediately notice that the amount of health of these stronghold enemies is significantly higher than you will encounter when doing just the story missions. So it will take way longer before these enemies go down, especially when fighting them alone. That's why working together is really nice. If you are, by the way, playing alone, then you can of course matchmake for this activity and then team up with free random javelins. So yes, as I said in my previous video, totally go and try this demo. January 25th will only be for people with a code that you can get for pre-ordering the game, but then you also get free friend codes that you can give away to your friends. But the week after that, the demo is open for everyone. So if you got a PS4, PC or Xbox One, you got really no excuse but to try the game, and I totally recommend that you do before of course making your decision. You see the time of when the demo goes live here, thanks to Eurogamer.net, and I'm looking forward to playing more, and we'll have of course more coverage here on the channel. So totally subscribe for more Anthem videos, like this video to support the channel, and check out my recent video on why playing this game solo is actually a lot of fun, and some of my other impressions I had after playing this game. Thanks for watching and goodbye.